I'm so excited for this, Katie. This game might be one of my favorites. I had an absolute blast when I played this game for the first time, and I'm looking so forward to experiencing it again. It's watching someone else experience it.
You want to know what I remember of this game? Of what I know of this game?
What's that?
It's like vaporwave aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
I think the main character is called Lady Love Dies.
Yep.
I want to say either the world has ended or God is dead.
Everyone in this game, well, I think like 90% of the characters in this game are gods.
Okay, so something crazy has happened. And then there's a lady with a goat head who has boobs.
Yeah. Those big old boobies.
Yeah, that's what I know about this game.
This game is a detective game, and it's entirely open. From like once we get past the like explanation of what's going on, you can call the trial whenever you want with however amount of evidence you want, and see how it plays out. The world is open. We can go anywhere that we can like figure out how to get into, and pretty much this first episode will most likely be us talking to everyone for the first time, like getting introduced to all the characters. I'm so excited.
Oh boy. Settings.
Yeah.
Wow.
We love a settings menu.
We love a settings menu.
We do want it to be in English.
Is the audio fine?
Fine for me.
Okay, hopefully I didn't break anything.
Paradise Killer.
Wow. Where fact and truth are not the same. Oh no.
I don't know how much to say now because we're going to experience all of it. Also, it has been like 3 years maybe since I last played this game, so I don't remember all of it. And I will, in order to avoid spoiling things, always answer any of your questions with I don't remember.
Okay, good. I mean, fair. Okay, I'm glad they just tell you it doesn't autosave. The Syndicate created the first Paradise Island to worship their dead alien gods, guided by leader Oh God, how do you pronounce anything?
That's probably one of the most normal names we're gonna have.
Oh no,
Montserrat? I don't know.
The Syndicate attempted to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. Okay. However, the worship invited demonic corruption from beyond the stars, as it does, as we all know.
Classic.
The islands always fail, the islands die, and a new Paradise Island is born, the cycle repeats. Okay. So we're sort of trapped in a cycle of constant...
Of, like, trying to reach perfection.
Yeah.
And then just one thing goes wrong. We wipe everything and move on.
Island Sequence 13, Lady Love dies, the Syndicate's lead investigator is the what?
Is deceived?
Is deceived? I can't read, is what we're learning. By the god Damned Harmony. She endangered paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could never... I can't read! I can't read! The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. The island died. The citizens' slaughter ritual took place. Another Paradise Island failed. The cycle always repeats. You want to read? You want to prove me the worst.
Lady Love Dies watched from exile in the idle lands as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birth perfect 25. But before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. How was that?
Well, you read it with this before.
Like 3 years ago. Listen, clip that. That's my submission clip. Whoa, I think these loading screens are new. I believe in you. You can read that.
Me? The crime to end all crimes.
This blend tastes different.
The islands define the whiskey. What does that mean?
This one definitely tastes of embers.
She put the fire out.
Was it a cosmic dream?
No.
Alright, well, okay. It called on her the exile.
They needed to.
Oh yeah, so I don't know if all of the gods, but all of the gods were people. I don't even know if it is right to call them gods, but all of the like higher beings were people at one point.
Another day in.
There she is.
Wow. I don't know, she looks alive to me.
Step on me. Sorry, what?
What?
I believe you should take Lady Love Die's voice. Probably read it with a normal voice because she's going to be in every single conversation.
Something's wrong, I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Do I have to read the ones she reads?
No.
Wow.
Oh, nice bed. If this, I mean, listen, Eternal Exile, not bad. You sniffing the bed?
Listen, the controls were on the thing, and I simply did not, process them. Wistful photo obtained. The outside of Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. The last photo that was taken of me back on Island 13. Wow! Okay. Okay, that's a lot of days.
It's a couple. That's 69, nice.
Wow! A portrait of me painted by Lydia before I was exiled. Hey, they let me keep my painting though. That's nice. That's a win.
This is pretty good. Okay, so...
Okay, so... Alright. Who's this little freak?
This is... well...
Lady Love Dies!
Okay.
Who are you?
The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days!
Got a point.
Can you taste it in the air?
How are you gonna play Lady Love Dies?
I mean, I think we'll have to figure that out in the long term, but for now, don't make me repeat myself. This feels like it's going to be a bad day.
Cool it, Love Dies. You're getting a call.
A call?
Ooh, you're in for a treat. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out off the idle lands and get back to work. Exile is over.
Why?
Why is a demon in the Idle Lands?
The name's Shinji stuff. You could just call me Shinji.
You're not gonna try? You're not even gonna attempt?
Shinji Jigath. I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race.
What race?
Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses.
What do you want, Shinji?
I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. The best time. I'm just here to watch the results play out.
Dude, I vibe with Shinji so much right now.
He has no eyes. He doesn't have eyeballs.
He is perpetually being censored in multiple ways.
You got some solving to do, some investigating, some looking real hard, some good thinking.
Wait, you relate to him because of the censor thing, or because you want to watch this mystery play out?
In so many ways.
Okay.
Time to weave some truth, loved eyes.
Like, he's just a spectator. He's a little shitter. He's got absolute freak energy, and he's gonna pop up a lot. So,
He's already
basically me.
He's already called us a freak, which is great. I have no
Oh, yeah, and
idea
he
what's
does
going
that.
on. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. He must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island.
So excited. Oh. Again, Exile, this place fucking rocks.
Yeah.
You think Lady Love Dies like custom ordered those skulls, or were they a part of it?
I don't know. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. I don't know. I think coffee's pretty good regardless.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, who's the interior designer of this place? Well-read book. About an ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. Interesting. Yeah, if you were exiled for 3 billion days or whatever, what book would you have?
Oh boy. That's a good question. I don't like rereading books. I can't do it.
That's strange. Why?
Is Starlight unlocked? She just stopped at why? 3 million days, okay, up here. Now she's calling out to me? Investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the girl did a dance of an investigation.
This is the Robin to your Batman in this detective game.
I do like the vibes.
It's wait until the music kicks in.
Make a silent goat walk with you.
What the hell?
Phone call from Judge is unexpected.
Lady Love Dies.
Lady Love dies. Madness has overtaken the island.
That happened a long time ago.
The council were murdered as the new island was born.
That's strange.
Is this a prank?
Gotcha. You should have seen the look on your face. Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. A killer tried to take everything from us. The Syndicate is about to collapse.
Dang, that sounds like a whole lot of not my
I'm
problem.
glad to be back.
You need an investigator and you're in luck. My diary's pretty empty today.
Yeah, I think grudges don't last 3 million days.
That's fair.
Lady Love dies. I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island.
Investigate.
Your exile is over. The prison doors are open.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Judge, the barrier's still up.
The door to truth will open.
Starlight can dance her way through it. Fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise.
You want me to just fall to the island?
The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting for you.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
Or you just sit here and look at this unicorn.
Is that a
Oh,
unicorn?
that's a
Yeah,
lion.
what the
That
heck?
is a lion. It's not a unicorn.
Why is there no, like, unicorn version of a lion? I guess that's
What
a
do you
griffin.
mean?
Never mind. What's the...
Still
Oh, a
like
chimera?
Yeah. A nightmare computer from the depths of space that uses a language born on a long dead world. The Syndicate never upgrades. Ain't that a mood? Starlight came to emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they are used. I haven't seen these symbols before. It looks like hieroglyphic based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Honestly, I'd be taking my time. I'd be like, oh, wow. I'd be
You
very
wouldn't be
petty.
itching to get
I
back
would
to
be- I
society.
would be extremely petty about the whole thing, is what I would do.
3 million days in exile, and you're like, I don't know. Could... I was really looking forward to 4 million.
Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make the symbols I need. I need to select the components from the ones available and match them to the top image, completing the puzzle. Wow, puzzle.
So you gotta make that image with
Yeah.
the, like, outline. Yeah.
Oh. I
This is
was
basically the lock picking in this.
Hieroglyphics takes me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane texts class.
The investigator is here.
Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important. The rest of the Syndicate can't decode these. Really? Okay.
You don't have Starlight.
They have the keys coded to the machine's specific machines they're allowed to access.
I don't like this.
The data of the nightmare computers is tamper-proof, sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. There will be more on the island I can unlock. Oh boy! Judge says they need me down on the island. The people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out who, how, and why. Time to fall into a pit of crime. A leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memory, secrets, and crime. Probably should have done that in a bit more dramatic noir situation, but that's fine. So we just jump off a cliff?
In game.
Oh.
There's the island. That's the entirety of what we're allowed to explore. Say farewell. I don't think you can come back here once you jump off.
Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, hopefully not. Whee!
I'm vibing.
We're vibing.
I'm doing a little dance. Ooh.
Guy Woodward worked on this? Fellow traveler? I don't know if these are names anymore.
Paradise Killer.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the screen, it's the dead titty person.
Wow.
I think they're called like Crimson Blood or something. I don't remember their name.
Paradise Gates. Passage to the next island sequence. The gates are locked down until I solve this case. Cool.
Obelisk. So there's like 4 categories of symbols that Starlight can use to get locks, but 3 of them are you don't have access to yet.
Log your visit. Okay.
So once you get the like Cosmos like picture pack, you can come back here and unlock that. That showed you everyone on the map there.
If you suspect demonic corruption, report it. Wow.
Basically America.
Basically America. Hello, you're looking very flat today.
How dare you go up to one of your female friends and say that? Damn, Katie. Damn.
Lydia, it's been too long.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Your oldest friend, Katie. You just walked up to your oldest friend after 3 million days and went, wow, you're looking very flat today. Born in Moana Falls, Kenya in AD 1001. So a year after you, under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. I think Lady Levdies was born in 1000. The Syndicate's ferry woman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. After an uninteresting childhood spent in worship of Beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as a Titan killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from 3 monstrosities born from beyond the stars. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate together.
Got it.
Thanks.
Weird.
Just in case you forgot.
Starlight's giving you the full 101,
I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. What did I miss?
Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a...
Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer. The council were killed just as the next island was born. Word is a killer got into the building and took a knife to them.
How?
How are you feeling?
Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator.
I like how they only have one of those. So like, we gotta break the only one we have out of the emergency do not break glass. Like,
Listen, the gods are fickle. You don't have 2 gods of the ocean.
You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We needed you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. To him.
That's how she'd say that.
you can
Oh, wow,
just
you can get
be
straight to the
teaser.
point.
Wow. Dang. Let's go see them then.
One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup, call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again.
Fast travel. You have fast travel.
I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here.
Reporting for duty.
All right, ferry woman reporting for duty. Time to ride, LD.
How accurate do you think I'm getting this?
I don't know.
She said the line that I said. It's good that I really nailed the freak's voice. LD,
Seatbelts on, LD. How was exile?
3 million days just flies past.
Cheer up, Buttercup. You're on the island now. Get in the game.
to me to find out the truth.
Criminal to catch a criminal.
Wow, rude.
You called her flat. This is fair.
We all make mistakes, Lydia.
Chill, LD. I know you messed up, but I understand. I don't think you're all bad. You got deceived by a god and let him conspire to kill the entire syndicate. No biggie. We don't have any investigators except you. No offense.
None taken. I like your perfume, by the way.
Oh, thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made especially.
The accent has completely changed.
Yeah, listen, I don't... she doesn't speak enough. I can't mimic it.
It's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island.
Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. We're almost there. How does she know?
Should drive
Go
her.
and speak to the judge. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier.
It's been so long since I performed an investigation.
You getting the fire back?
I was born to investigate.
It never left. I was born to investigate.
Go get him, LD.
Wow.
Oh, she took you right there. Okay.
Yeah. I see we have an indicator for blood crystals.
Yeah, that's like currency.
Is this a separate thing, or... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello, Judge.
Hello, Judge. I like that.
Good to see Justice again.
Birthplace forgotten. Birth sign forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believed so deeply in impartial justice that they scrubbed their ego and fused themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. I've already forgotten what voice I gave this.
Starlight is helping you navigate the sea of truth already.
Actually, it makes sense that Judge would have multiple voices.
Yeah, they got
That's
all
what I'm
the
doing here.
faces. Yeah, it's an artistic decision.
Yeah, yeah.
Judge.
Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, Lady Lovedyes.
That was me? I said that?
Yeah.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise Killer.
The council are dead. Our leader is gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us.
What the hell?
The whole council were murdered at once.
They gathered to birth the new island, our perfect home. A perfect new home. Perfect 25.
Okay, the perspective on the eyes is weird. I didn't realize
Because
that-
they like fuse between the
Yeah,
faces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I am interested in your artistic notes and all the character designs as we go.
At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armor. If you're a murder junkie, that's quite the hit.
What time?
Midnight, the holy hour, the hour of weird, the hour of...
I have a bad
Yeah, I get it.
feeling about this.
All the council were murdered last night at midnight.
The investigator is here.
Do you have a suspect?
It's a miracle. A mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon.
He's killed before. A decade ago, he came back. We found the knife in his hand, the council's blood in his stomach.
The oppressed rise up. Who'd have thought?
Where?
Where's the crime scene?
The council's own penthouse, the brutalist tower that reaches to the
They're
sky.
just chilling in their penthouse.
Doing a little ritual.
We're in their penthouse.
Investigate.
The council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter.
Perfect. And I suppose we're going on a fetch quest then?
How?
How did the killer get in?
Truth waits for you in the shadows.
Truth waits for you in the shadows. Truth hides behind the smoke of crime.
You're just trying to be fancy, so you don't have to say you don't
Yeah.
know.
No. Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. 2 of the finest god justice marshals stationed as guards, as sentinels.
Okay, so we got martial law and...
And Paul Phoenix.
Oh. I was
They're
gonna
best
try and make
friends.
another joke with the marshal thing.
Both butchered by the monster. So the first seal is dead. Demonic sigils covered the suspect's body, scorched onto him by the astral demon inside him.
Okay.
Those same sigils are daubed in the marshal's blood at the entrance to the council building.
Got it.
So if no one's been to the crime scene, how do we know if the council are dead?
Their work is done. A new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused was found with a red, slick knife and a belly full of the blood of the council members.
Investigate.
In this instance, the answer to the terrifying equation is dreadful murder.
I don't know, maybe he just had a little sip.
Maybe he was hungry.
Sure.
I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses if it's a locked room murder.
None that have come forward.
Why?
Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now?
Is it an interloper, a god, a desirer of power? Is it naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play? A sicko killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia.
I just noticed the palm trees in the dialogue box.
Who?
Who's running the show now?
I installed architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home of her design. She is best placed to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is a further anomaly.
Just one?
You remember KHX, of course,
That's
right, Katie?
weird.
Our master craftsman? What about him?
Oh, you do remember. Good job. He is missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days.
Perfect. Oh, and that's the thing that gets noted, okay.
This is doubly concerning as he designed the second holy seal that protects the council.
Oh, it changes the... That's fun.
Sure.
Is he a potential killer?
If you can track the right truth through the darkened forest of secrecy, you might be able to prove it.
Alright.
Lady Love.
What does that even mean? I'm with you, Judge, for all your vague nonsense. I like the way you put it. That didn't make sense to me. Lady Love dies. It's been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. The island will not give up its secrets easily.
Is paradise worth saving?
That's not what you said. What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony, they are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did this. And by we, I mean you.
Crime cannot hide. Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse.
Those dirty little perverts.
Yeah.
It's like when a kid tells you not to chase them. They want to be chased. Starlight has the blood records of the council. I have just updated Starlight with a blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene.
Wow.
I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module.
Investigate.
Interrogate. Find the gold evidence in the silt of the island. When you are ready, bring them to me and we'll begin the trials.
The trials.
The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present a truth to me.
See, the arms on the left are way more buff than the ones on the right.
The legs also kind of look like more arms, and it confuses me. I get lost in the sauce of this character. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to trial, and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity.
Okay.
We can start the trials whenever you are ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when the climax will be.
Truth waits for you.
You get to be the one to tell everyone to climax, Katie.
Okay.
Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the truth from you.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Speaking of legs, damn, Lady Love dies.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
A duel across the sun-drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours.
Crime details received.
1142. Henry Division escapes from the desolation cell. Grand Marshal Akiko, 14, was guarding him. Midnight. The council are murdered. 3 past midnight. Or should I say 12:03? Henry is found outside the council building by Akiko. 12:03. Akiko informs witness that Henry has been found and that the first seal guards are murdered. 12:05. Akiko confirms to witness that the holy seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. 12:06. Judge assumes authority over the island and locks the paradise gates. 12:32. Syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. 3:16. Judge decrees that they are bringing Lady Love Dies out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. 3:31. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Love Dies to make contact.
Crime details end.
Ooh, I'm vibing again. So what do you think? Any initial theories? Who's the killer?
If it's out of the people we know so far, that's crazy.
I think if you press this, like, if you pause, I think Starlight will show you everyone. That's a weird face. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can go to
it is.
population, I believe. Yeah, that's
Oh,
everyone.
okay. See. Witness to the end. Wait, does
Yeah.
it say? Yeah.
I think that's my
1,000.
favorite name.
Okay, so you can see who. I like how these people are so old, and yet they're all were born within a few years of each other.
Yeah.
999. Okay.
And so these folks already left.
Okay. Interesting. And then you have. See, there's a lot.
A couple people.
Oh, wait, this is suicide. Okay. Oh, and then we have a timeline and a map. Oh my gosh, there's so much already.
You get little
Okay.
skins for Starlight. You can change like the background and stuff, and we can collect music.
The crime to end all crimes. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, and then like a checklist.
hmm
Wow.
This is like things to follow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but that guy's got a head that's a jar with skulls on it.
I mean, if I could, I would. You know.
Yeah. I like how this guy's having a disco fun time. That's good.
I wish, you know, if all I have to do in this to live in this world is to either become a god or like this just shows you where everyone is. What was it, like psychic worship? I'd do it. I'd vibe.
What if psychic? Oh, hi. It's this guy.
Gigi.
Hi.
A moment of your time.
I hate demons.
Yeah, that's very much
How are
a
you? What now?
exasperated is how I describe you dealing with me most of the time.
I understand you've got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you, I really do.
I don't like this.
Skip to the end.
You know the blood crystals? That currency you guys are so precious about. I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving.
I like how it's correct in brackets.
Yeah, you can correct them.
I redistributed the wealth.
Who?
Who to?
Not who, but where. I've scattered it around the island. You'll need it. Crimson Acid will trade you blood crystals for secrets. That's Deerhead. If you want a cold, refreshing beer on a hot day, it'll cost you. Is it just me, or are the vending machines here a bit expensive?
Crime cannot hide.
What would you know? You're from another planet.
Hey, I'm just making conversation. Catch you later.
Oh, and it just explodes. I like the redistributed the wealth. Wow, fish. Communist demons?
Well, there's one.
Wow.
Ding.
Ding.
Oh yeah, and there's a so that's fast
Yeah.
travel. I think you also get. Oh no, you have to buy it with the blood crystals. You can buy skins from every. Oh no, you spend blood crystals to get fast travel, but you also get like background skins for Starlight. So that doesn't actually get it as fast travel. You have to spend the blood crystal, but so early on, you know.
Yeah. We'll probably find more walking places at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see how expensive these vending machines are.
Dead Nebula.
Drinks cost blood crystals. Should I use this machine? Browse the cold, refreshing drinks. Oh, everything is sold out except Angel.
Well, yeah, they're all leaving the island.
Yeah. It doesn't say the price. It just says I have 1 blood crystal.
I think they're collectibles. But I do vaguely remember the vending. Maybe it's like certain vending machines give hints, like if you get lost.
Interesting. Everything's lasers.
I like you just being like overwhelmed by everything. Lasers, like a child going through an amusement park.
The tower that broadcasts music to speakers on the island. There's a tape in here.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. New music file added.
Wow!
Ooh, leaving. I want this to play anytime I leave a room.
You just
Even if
gotta,
I'm the only one in the room.
moonwalk out.
Yeah.
There's a thing up there. Don't know how to get up there. Oh, it just... okay.
Yeah, you really have the whole island now. This is you're in and out. Oh, did you see Shinji?
I can hear him. Where is he? Where is he?
He's behind, down. Yeah, down to the left.
Oh, he's like down there? Oh, I see.
Yeah. He is all over the island now, and most of what he says is just gibberish.
It's the Paradise Killer, the investigation thriller. Oh,
What the hell?
just rhyming, flowing, spitting fire off the top. Can you give me more space? I'm working on something here.
He just leaves.
As I said, just gibberish.
Yeah.
He's great, because, like, 10% of the time what he says is, like, you're like, huh, actually, wait a minute. Like, he might be onto something. And the other time he's just like,
Yep, just rhyming here in the corner.
what are your thoughts so far?
I like the birds.
They don't get to go to the next island.
That sucks. Yeah, I was wondering if the judge is just stuck here because they're fused to the island. Okay, so we've
They're
got
fused,
just
yeah.
tiny platform.
That's where you came from.
Tube. Oh, okay. So that's the you've been
That's
banished.
exile.
Okay, that's exile. Giant pyramid. We've got some stuff. I like the sort of normal telephone tower next to giant floating orb in the like. All right. We're vibing. I'm going with it's a lot. That's my answer currently.
Any thoughts on the mystery?
With
What
any
kind of
mystery game,
lead do you want to go for? Like, what are you most interested in investigating right now?
The thing is, at the beginning, it's a lot of like you don't know where you're supposed to be looking. You know, just gotta like get everything. Okay, that's the guy that's dead. Cool. May the silent goat always walk with you.
Last time I saw him is when he put me in prison.
Yeah.
Oh, a flashback. I don't remember this. The crimes you committed are severe. Your actions could have ended the syndicate. You let yourself be deceived by damned Harmony. The god used you to enact a plot against us, threatening our holy mission and endangering the rest of the holy cosmic pantheon. I cannot believe you, of all people, let this happen. Ooh, he's getting southern. It breaks my heart. You served us so well and for so long. Do you have anything to say?
Interesting. Those deceived by the gods are victims, not criminals.
Victims?
I do not willingly embrace damned Harmony. Gods deceive you by manipulating your psyche.
They can only do that if they find a weakness. You should have no weakness.
Man really said get good.
And then was dead the next time you got a chance to interact with him. You were the head of the Paradise Psycho unit. You were supposed to protect us against these dangers.
And then you banished me and then you died. Suck it. You played yourself.
You failed us. Your sentence is exile. You will be sent to the Idle Lands for the rest of your eternal life. The Paradise Psycho unit will be disbanded.
If Lady Love Dies is the only investigator, then I would assume that it would have to be disbanded regardless, because are there any other members?
Well, there's no members because you got disbanded. Goodbye, Lady Love Dies. We will never meet again.
That is true.
Damn.
I called it.
Did this to himself. Hey, Judge, I solved it.
Hey, buddy.
Halt!
Halt!
Guys, there's a couple people. I think they're all called martial guards. These are just like the generic guard guys.
Yeah. Do you think that whoever made the uniform shirtless did so on purpose?
Oh, I mean, come on. Katie, you designed this uniform.
What do you want, freak?
I just call you a freak. Okay.
Don't test me.
I should hope so. She should know the investigators on the island.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14 already has the suspect in custody. The crime is solved.
I don't like this.
Let's not do this. Just let me see Carmelinda.
Whatever, freak. She waits in the throne room.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that to work.
You're the investigator now. The island is yours. Oh, I forgot Carmelina has a dog.
Dog! Yeah!
Oh, wait. This lady.
Architect Carmelinda.
What kind of vibe does she give? Architect of the Island Sequences. Born to Romeo and Natasha Silence in the 4th island sequence under the sign of Blood Dancer. Her parents were skilled island architects and taught her how to weave psychic will into structure. Carmelina has since become a genius architect and will soon achieve the perfect island.
She's up to something.
What do you mean? She has a dog. Romeo Silence was seduced by the god Cosmic Deceit and committed treason against the Syndicate. As part of his punishment, no member of the Silence family would ever be allowed on the council.
That's motive.
Her mother was killed fighting to protect the council during the demonic invasion on the 9th island sequence.
The investigation free.
Oh, oui. Exile was not permanent for the investigation freak, or her little computer.
Ah,
If the Syndicate needs me, I answer.
I beg your pardon?
This is the worst crime in our history. Leader Montserrat and the entire council has been taken from us. Losing Montserrat to an act of savagery is a loss all of us in the Syndicate will struggle to overcome.
It worked out okay for you. You got the throne.
This is nonsense.
A temporary measure ordered by your new master. A new council will be assembled on the next island.
Why did Judge choose you to assume the role of leader?
Craft is its own reward.
Temporary leader. Don't forget that.
It was the dog. The dog's behind all of this.
We have achieved perfection.
He's got his tongue out forever. His tongue's too big for his mouth.
Oh no!
The loss.
Is that the best designed character you've seen so far? The dog?
He's got like a bejeweled collar. The law stands still.
Hmm? He's got like leopard print. It's weird.
I am a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still bind me.
I like she's saying this while she's in that pose. Of like,
That's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't be on the throne.
We have achieved perfection.
You're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect, and I'm the architect. I will see us to the new island, and then step aside.
Any guarantee of that?
How dare you?
Law is law. The leader cannot overturn it without unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. They will ensure the law is carried out.
Craft is its own reward.
I am an artiste, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not art.
Believe what you want.
Oh,
that dog's so mad.
he's so angry.
Don't fuck with Carmelina.
I hope you can close this incident quickly. This island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody.
Red rest? What does that mean? Redress?
Redress.
I don't know what that word
Paradise
means.
feels wrong.
Alleged
Do your
murderer.
job.
Do not ignore the evidence to find a truth that isn't there.
I'm here to hunt the truths that haunt this island, no matter which truth you may cling to.
Believe what you want. Can I help you with anything?
Investigator, can I help you with anything?
Wow! Oh, hang out. Oh.
Yeah, there is like a, kind of dating sim aspect to this.
Wow!
You can vibe with people.
Where?
Where were you last night?
Craft is its own reward.
A visiting witness. His role is to oversee the end of the island. The last moments are best enjoyed with an old friend.
Do you often visit witness?
You fucking?
Not in recent times. Our paths diverged.
Oh, so you used to fuck. Her hat kind of looks like a taco.
It's very Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Then why last night?
For so long he has been integral to my art. Every island has failed, and he has borne witness to the end of each one. This may be the last time an island ends. If Island 25 is perfect, there will be no more endings to watch.
We have
I like
achieved
this accent. I like
perfection.
doing this voice.
I wanted to say goodbye to old art.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Ooh. What time did you arrive?
About 9 p.m., the logs on his apartment should be able to confirm that.
Sure.
Sure. I'll make sure to check them myself.
Investigator.
I'll save you a question as well. I left when Judge summoned us for a crisis meeting, sometime after midnight.
All right, just explaining that things go into the computer.
You're just showing me that computer exists.
Mhm.
Okay. How about
That's impressive.
Okay.
Hey, from a game designer point of view, the fact that they were able to automate going to whatever the first like clue you find was. Where'd he go then?
Wow. What do you know about KHX's disappearance?
It's a mystery. I do hope nothing bad has happened to him. We always enjoyed talking.
When did you
Do you think
last-
Carmelina's actually the dog? Sorry.
Who's to say? When did you last see? That'd be very funny. It's just
Lady
so-
Love Dies walks in and is like, "Oh, look at the cute human you have! Oh, look at her, she's a taco hat." Borf, a couple weeks ago, my schedule became hectic as we closed down the island, Borf.
Like a zoink scoop.
Ruh-roh.
That was it? What?
She knows nothing.
Crime cannot hide.
Do your job.
Asking such things is dreadful, investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars and needs to be executed.
This is nonsense.
Dog's angry again.
All of us are loyal members to the syndicate, of the syndicate. I can't think of anyone that would commit a crime like this.
I suspect myself.
That's strange.
You have no reason to suspect anyone in the syndicate at all?
We have achieved perfection.
Why would I? Perfect 25 is coming, and we're on the verge of a new era.
Craft is its own reward.
The future was bright for the syndicate before last night happened.
Architect, what do you know about the crime last night?
Only what we were told by the Grand Marshal in the crisis meeting.
I am the leader.
A leader. Henry broke free and murdered the consul.
Nanny, the hell?
Why would a citizen have enough motive and ability to kill the council, breaching all of the holy seals?
What?
That's not for me to question. I'm surprised there's any question at all.
Sure.
So you believe he did it?
Do your job.
Of course, and so should you. You are a disgrace. Finish this quickly, and maybe the next consul will look favorably on you.
Dang, girl. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go. Hey, Judge. Let me shoot the. Although, if you shoot the architect, you are gonna have to shoot the dog.
No. Oh, is the trial literally just they hand you the gun and then you shoot somebody?
Well, it's like you have to convince the judge to let you shoot. Like you are the
Okay.
executioner.
Interesting.
If I recall correctly, I believe some pieces of evidence you get are like they're denoted as being gold, and you effectively they're pieces of evidence that judge will take, will
Okay.
accept.
So what we're getting is like the
What?
basics, and then you get the advanced stuff.
Yeah, once you've like gotten what could be a motive, I believe it's denoted differently.
What's with the birds on this island?
Paradise feels wrong.
The island is waiting to die. Our reality is broken.
And that makes the birds fly backwards? That's messed up. I'd say I'm a fan.
A fan of what?
This whole pocket of reality you've got going on.
Don't test me.
Thanks for your input.
Always a pleasure.
And then he explodes.
Dude, doing Shinji's voice makes me need to burp. I think it's because it's all over the place. Ooh, something's around. So that staticky noise means there's like a really anything that you can pick up. Yeah,
Oh,
there it is. You see
there.
that little outline? Yeah.
Yeah, but how? Parkour? There isn't difficult parkour in this game, is there?
Not that I recall. Again, I'm bad at platformers, so I wouldn't have gotten on well.
Well, if this is an elevator.
Scene investigation.
This terminal shows the records for who accessed the library vault. The vault includes rare forbidden books, mostly from before the Great Betrayal in our prehistory or from dreadful cultures on terrifying planets. The most dangerous books in here are grimoires on demonology. The harrowing tome, Dressed in Red, is particularly dangerous and forbidden text. According to the records, a number of people accessed the vault over the course of the island, but the name that sends out to you is Yuri Knight. What was he doing in the vault? He accessed it several times, but mostly about 10 years ago. Okay. The verse of the Crying Grudge. That's a blasphemous boss. Probably.
It's a sick name.
A handwritten book about Crying Grudge, the god that was captured by the Persian army during the Great Betrayal. The near-dead god was paraded around the country and displayed above the palace in Shutsara Zero? Satra? I can't words. The tears
I have
of the
no
god
idea.
fertilized the ground of the city, became the Sea of Lilies. The Syndicate rescued Crying Grudge and burned the city to the ground. The weakened god slumbers in the Holy Pyramid on each island, slowly regaining his strength. Interesting. The Chronicle of the Silent Goat. Tome detailing the first god to speak to us, Silent Goat, known as the Holy Catalyst, or the First. During the Great Betrayal, he was captured outside Mahoda Ending in India and tortured in the Crystal Caves. I like how Crystal Caves is not capitalized, so it's not like an established thing.
Yeah, it's from Dark Souls, so, you know, it's whatever.
He gifted the Syndicate his dying power, allowing us to start the island sequences. That's why everybody's all talking about goats. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Syndicate Library, all of history recorded, especially the parts struck from the history of the real world. Henry's possession a decade ago is worth looking into. It's not unusual for a citizen to try communing with the gods, but if someone wanted a scapegoat, there are books in here that would help. The restricted vault contains ancient texts, forbidden grimoires, and harrowing cosmic secrets. Some of those forbidden grimoires deal in demonology, performing rituals and summonings, all the gods' stuff for a curious mind. All the good stuff for a curious mind looking to break the law. The library records show that Yuri accessed the restricted vault multiple times over the years.
Look at that smug bastard. Sorry.
None of the dates Yuri accessed to the restricted vault stand out, except for a cluster of visits a decade ago. Henry caused the demonic invasion a decade ago by performing an illegal ritual. Did he get the ritual from one of these tomes?
So the demonic corruption happened 10 years ago, and they've been, like, building the next island since then?
I guess.
Like I said, there's plenty of this game I've forgotten.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, all of the god lore I've forgotten, because it's not really
Yeah.
necessary for the plot. It's all background, which is another reason I like it. Like, this world doesn't exist for the game, right? You exist in the world. Scary if you fall off. Oh,
I don't think this is gonna work. Darn.
a noble attempt. You're just gonna have to get to the top of the building and then jump off that side.
I guess, yeah. I truly just went in a direction, and then I'm like, now I'm dedicated to jumping off this building a lot of times.
I was taking note because I went a different direction. I found like a series of puzzles immediately, and I'm curious. It's the kind of Slay the Princess idea where, you know, the story isn't told linearly. So I'm curious to watch you and see how different an experience you have with the order in which you engage with the story, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
How would you do it?
What the hell?
Do what?
Murder the council, kill Paradise, all that.
A gun.
How would you do it, Katie? True blue-blooded American.
A gun?
Yeah, just walk in, bullet in each head. Easy.
You're messed up.
Got it.
You asked.
Whatever, laters.
Yeah, I do like how the first guy you're introduced to is that guy, and then everyone else proceeds to call you a freak. I'm like, did you see the other guy? He's way more of a freak than I am.
Well, he's a demon. He's the reason they abandon the islands when demonic possession occurs, because freaks like him are allowed on the island.
Can you just
They're like, that's
go
it. We
off?
got to give up on Paradise, huh?
Can you just like go off?
Mm-hmm. You have the whole island to explore. The only things blocking you are the little computer terminals that you don't have the like picture packs for yet. And like, you know, like the holy gates that you don't know how to get through. Oh, you're under the courthouse.
I'm under the courthouse.
Oh, cool. Hands coming out of the ground to hold the courthouse up. Cool imagery in this game.
Oh, yeah. Wild. And then we just have our
And then just
bunch
air
of
conditioners.
conditioners,
Like,
yeah. This isn't even the only one. We saw some earlier on the other thing. Like, dang, they really invested in air conditioning. They just air conditioning this
There's a-
whole pocket dimension or whatever.
it's very entertaining seeing the like crazy like syndicate buildings, and then there's like a whole like apartment district for the normal humans, the citizens. Like you can see, right? Like that's where the citizens live.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be wild, just to be a normal person and all of this is happening constantly. What is this? Oh, it's a ladder. You'd think I would learn to read and not just hit the button.
I gave you to lead, not to read.
Exactly.
Syndicate HQ. This is not the penthouse.
Okay. Help, I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Game over. You're trapped.
No!
You escaped prison only to find a new
Sir.
prison.
Sir, help!
Oh no! Help me! I'm a detective.
I'm innocent! I was banished, but I'm cool now!
Truly just Batman.
Kinda wanna talk to this guy so that he can be like, you're not allowed in there, and I'll be like, watch this.
I'll get myself stuck in there.
Getting saved.
Do you think that was the first island? Just some trees? And they were like, we can improve. We can do better.
Hello, sir.
This is a restricted area.
What do you want, freak?
I have authority. What do you want, freak? I have authority. Terrible. I have authority from the judge.
You need direct
Okay.
permission from Grand Marshal Akiko.
She doesn't have jurisdiction. Judge does. I'm investigating on their behest. Now let me in.
Step back before I make
Feel free to like, skip through if you can tell, if you know where the conversation's going.
We
Don't feel like
chillin'.
me or the peepers are gonna make you take your time with this.
I only
Is-
take orders from the Grand.
Don't test me.
Alright, we gotta find this Grand Marshal because nobody will shut up about her. Are you authorized
You can do
to
the,
answer questions? No, okay.
Oh, I guess you don't know
Fantastic.
what she looks like.
What do you want, freak? Oh, interesting.
Relic obtained.
Oh, that was the first island.
Yeah, it kind of was just like a chill little island, it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, I think to go back to the question you asked like an hour ago, I think I would be a massive nerd and take like some book on like I don't know a skill, like woodworking for.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't even be dummies. Like I'd want the advanced thing just so in my 3 million days I can get good at something. It's a boring answer, but
Do you know what thing
The
you
other
get
one-
good at?
yeah, something I'd want to get good at.
Well, like, do you know?
I mean, currently, coding and more games design stuff.
Confirming
But
your shape.
after I'm maybe like how to successfully commit crime,
Got it.
how to escape prison island.
I see.
What about you?
Listen, I need to find the goat. Apparently.
Yeah, so you can see on the left there you have goat, cosmos, pyramids, and worship. But I believe you only have goat right now.
It's the goat.
That's why he's the goat.
Exactly.
The goat.
The goat. Wow.
This one, not a goat.
I'm assuming we don't.
Yeah, you don't have those ones.
I mean, this is kind of skull.
Mm-hmm.
Is it this guy?
I don't think there's any punishment for getting it wrong.
I am confusion. Hello? Am I just blind?
Yes. Peepers, comment down below if you spotted it before Katie. Be sure to rub it in her
It's
face.
just
There you
a
go.
weird- It's but
You're the artiste. You should know.
No.
I mean, I probably was the same. If anyone wants to see my playthrough of this, it is on YouTube as well, on Mickey D's Vault of Streams.
those two are just the same.
Yeah, they were the same, and then this one's the same but with different horns.
Yeah.
Listen, they really peaked when they went goat face and then skull horns. You get used to them as you go on. Like, you'll do plenty of these, and then
Just these guys, or is it? Yeah, no.
I thought you were gonna get stuck on that one again. I thought you were gonna ignore that same one.
Okay. There's only one route to the council building, and it involves going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape to kill the council, he'd have to come through here. Let's see. Come on, Starlight, don't let me down.
The investigator is here.
Okay, so...
I forget what Yuri does on the island.
You said Carmeline? How have you been saying it? We've been saying it differently.
Carmelina.
Carmelina left the HQ early through the gate, so did Yuri. Doom Jazz didn't leave his clinic. Hell yeah.
Dr. Doom Jazz.
Dr.
Wait till
Doom
you
Jazz.
see this guy. He is the cool. There he is. Look at that guy.
Henry hasn't logs coming through this gate. This is the only way he'd get to the council building by himself. Is there another route he could have taken from his cell? Cool.
A surprising amount of the characters are posed with their hands above their heads. I remember Henry having it because he's like, he's like tied up in interrogation or whatever. Doom Jazz has his hands up. I think Carmelina has her hands up.
Relic obtained.
Wow, necklace!
Oh, somebody lost their pearls.
Wow. Man, they really just have the, pictures of the leader just everywhere.
I mean, look at that guy. That guy's balling.
Yes, I'm just gonna save at every save point.
I'll allow it. I believe I might have done the exact same. I would say by one fast travel point.
To here?
Sure. I want to remember. I need to know if it does give you the Starlight backgrounds. Doesn't. Okay, well, oh well. Oh, God, it does! I was right! Vindicated! If you go to skins.
Okay.
There you go. That's all I needed to know. Thank you. Also, you get plenty of blood crystals, so...
Okay. Dr. Doom Jazz, what a guy. That's hilarious.
The names are so cool! I just love so many aspects of this game.
Now, what is this? A searching ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Relic obtained.
Splendid pamphlet. Finally. what a...
Are you here to take me away?
Depends. Depends on where you want to go.
Where I have to go. To the ritual.
Are you a citizen?
Am I? I was once, but now I don't know. I'm lost.
You're still here, even after the citizen slaughter ritual preceding the end of this island. Why?
Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice. I knew the ritual was coming. We all knew it, but it was sooner than expected.
That line confused me, I'm sorry.
I thought we had a few more hours, so I left the house to go and find something I'd lost.
Sure.
And what was that?
A stone that had fallen from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together. It got no value. She just found it on the beach, but as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being close to each other is all that mattered. When we got married, I had it placed on my wedding ring. It fell out a few days ago.
So you were out looking for the stone?
Yes, I needed that stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded, I begged, I just needed a few more moments. I became so angry if I couldn't find my stone then at least let me see my family one last time. I was always told death would be peaceful, but that was a lie.
Dang. And how do you feel now?
The anger has not dissipated, but I am still here. I'm here for a reason. I must find my stone so I can rest.
So they do just murder all of the citizens?
I believe it like powers the gate to the next
Okay.
like paradise or island, something like that. Like there's a bit of a reason for it, but also just got rid of them and start over. One of them fucked up.
Dang.
Will you help me?
I need to investigate this.
Thank you! Look around the park between the Citizen and Syndicate apartments. I'm sure I lost it when I was sat on a bench there.
Wow. Alright, I see you.
Hello, it's me, Shinji!
Is this the end of the Syndicate?
Thinking out loud, love dies? I like that he has the question. Oh no, that's the end of the sentence. How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now piss off and investigate.
Alright. Yeah.
Man, you really reached out to him, tried to be buddies, and he was like, "Screw you!"
Okay, where's the... There we go. Do I know what any of the buttons do? No.
I dare you not know all of the controls of this game within an hour of playing it.
Will I ever learn? Probably not.
We can have hope for now. Look at this guy. Look at this. He designed the guard uniforms. Look at him.
He's got I like the armor, shirtless, Bluetooth, necklace, just there's a
He
lot
gives me
going on there.
Cool priest vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, the famous investigation freak.
Is that like our official title, Investigation Freak?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I don't believe we've met before.
Yuri Knight, secretary to the architect and the fairy woman's handler. That's what he does. Born in the marble chambers on island sequence 15 under the sign of Dire Rose. Yuri is new to the syndicate and has quickly risen through the ranks.
Pathetic.
I can't believe in our darkest hour that Judge called on you.
A very important choice. To be snide or... What was the other one?
I think
Professional?
Yeah. Like I said,
I have to
we're
make that
being
choice every day.
petty as hell.
Let's go! I'm not here to make friends, freak.
Oh, the hand.
Up to the hand.
Yeah. Evidently.
Oh, so pathetic.
I don't like your sarcasm, freak. He's pouting.
Yeah.
The investigator is here.
He's mewing.
I understand you're the architect, Carmelina's and Lydia's handler during the fairy woman duty.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Freak.
Did you say freak? How
Freak.
dare?
Did you manage to deduce that?
What does this mean?
I usually just go off of the vibe of the set.
Yeah. I think I'm making a few other deductions about you as it happens.
What?
And what might those be?
I was raised better than that.
Freak.
Don't put too much faith in how you were raised, freak. It can hold you back.
Sure.
You broke free, did you?
Worthless.
My parents were cowards. I'm not. It's not a big mystery to solve.
What do you want, freak?
Let's get to business. What do you want, freak?
Crime cannot hide.
No mention of grieving for our loss.
What business is it of yours?
Grieving is a sign of weakness.
Insufferable.
I said let's get to business. Stop dragging this out.
Let's get down to business.
To defeat your mom. We have more things to ask.
What is that? Ask Henry. Question suspicions. Okay. Do you believe Henry did this?
Insufferable.
What an insufferable question.
People really don't like that one.
Yes.
Of course he did it. The Grand Marshal has him in custody. I think I got annoyed with this guy and stopped talking to him for like most of the game.
No suspicions of anyone else?
Pathetic.
The islands are full of schemers. You know that.
Want to drop anyone in it, Yuri? Dish the dirt on someone?
What?
What?
Who?
Who's got a motive to kill the council?
Insufferable.
The killer is in a cell waiting to be executed.
I have a bad feeling about
Let's
this.
say he isn't the killer.
He is.
I'm glad to be back.
It's a thought experiment, Yuri. Play along. If Henry didn't kill the council, who else has motive?
You don't know me.
Fine, I'll play along. You should investigate Crimson.
What the hell?
You gave that name up pretty easily.
You've got nothing on me.
I've had my suspicions for a while.
Why?
Nonsense.
Something sits wrong with her. Why did she get blessed? What would stop her wanting more power now that she's blessed? She's too smug. Says this fucker. Sorry.
Seems tenuous.
The investigation freak.
You're the investigation freak. Investigate. I'm also enjoying this voice.
That's good. Because we're going to be here for a while.
Where?
Demand
Where were
your
you
phone.
Last night.
I was directing the fairy woman all night.
From where?
Here in the celebratory gardens.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
You often work in the gardens?
Don't be snide with me.
My work last night didn't require a desk, and the gardens are beautiful when an island is ending.
Any proof?
Freak.
No, freak. The gardens aren't covered by logs, unlike the HQ.
Crime cannot hide.
Give me your phone.
What?
What?
Got it.
I need to verify your location last night. You would have been making calls with it if you were directing Lydia.
No.
I'm under no obligation to give you my phone. I have important work to do with it.
Got it.
Not until I finished
You
my
really
important
thought about
work,
that
you
one.
don't.
The investigator is here.
I have jurisdiction here. I'm investigator. Judge called on. You are obligated to assist my investigation, or I will haul you in front of judge for obstruction. If you don't give me your phone, I will also assume you have something to hide.
Don't make me laugh.
Fine. Whatever.
Wow!
Gotta throw it in the water.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Just do what you need to do and bring it back.
I just need to use the comms tower to verify the location of any calls made from this phone. Then you can have it back after the trial. What do you know about KHX's disappearance?
He hasn't been seen for a few days now, probably sleeping off a hangover. He was one of your old drinking crew, wasn't he?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Isn't a missing syndicate member something of a concern for one of the people responsible for getting the syndicate off the island?
No.
I can only work with what I have. If he doesn't want to be picked up by the fairy woman, I can't help it. He's his own man.
That's strange.
No concern or empathy?
Freak.
What do you want from me? I can't care about everyone. It's exhausting.
Yeah, everybody here is extremely petty.
I mean, they're all like pseudo gods,
yeah,
you know?
they're all on their hot girl shit, I guess. Like... Tell me about Crimson.
Insufferable.
The traitorous idol.
Traitorous.
Worthless.
She peddles her secrets and destabilizes the syndicate. Oh, nice.
You worried she's got something on you?
Don't make me laugh.
Has she got a motive for killing the council?
She has her own secrets. I'm sure she isn't happy about people knowing.
Insufferable.
She wants to play soldiers again. She won't accept her new role and wants to run around with a sword and gun fighting demons.
Hell yeah. Doomslayer.
If the next island is perfect, there won't be any more demonic invasions. I think she's trying to destabilize the island so she can have another go at playing soldier.
That's a lot of speculation.
Insufferable.
If you don't like the answer, don't ask the question.
Have you ever visited the library vaults?
From time to time.
For work or personal use?
What business is it of yours?
What does it matter?
I'm chasing some leads. The vault contains forbidden texts about demonology. A demon purported to have possessed a citizen murdered the council.
What business is it of yours?
It also contains other books. I am the architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records and texts for her work.
So you didn't take books on demonology?
Don't be naive, freak.
Do the words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, freak?
Did you see the architect last night?
Pathetic.
I saw the architect before I started my duties with the fairy woman. You should ask her about the time of the murder, though. I was here.
Cool, good talk.
Wow.
You don't wanna hang out with this guy? And may you reach the moon. That's like their farewell. It's their see you later, alligator.
Yeah. Or even goodbye is shortened for God be with ye.
Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense why they would have their own version then.
Wow.
A lot of this series is going to be me gushing about this game. I love how the music is quiet during dialogue, and then once you get out of it and you're going into your case file and like thinking about your notes and stuff, that's when the music picks up.
Okay, the like hand for the like ghost, terrifying.
It's spooky.
Yeah.
The ghosts, I believe, are just like side quests.
Yeah.
I think you get like blood crystals and collectibles from them.
Bees.
Ew, I don't like that. I'm too close.
How to get there?
Fun little Michael talks about his mum, but I think it was my mum, when she was young, got stung on the tongue by a bee.
You can make a tongue twister out of that. You were rhyming.
Stung on the tongue.
Yeah.